Okay, so before anyone says anything, yes, I look fucking gross, okay? Don't even. I know. I've been wearing this makeup all day. It is 5:30 p.m. I've been wearing this makeup since like 9. Now this lipstick I did reapply because I ate half of Papa John's pizza, half a sheet of their cinnamon rolls, and half a box of their bread twists. Also, before anyone says anything, before anyone says lip liner, who's she? Concealer, what's that? I know. Okay, I know. And also, if you notice, I'm not holding my microphone in this one. I have it set up in front of me because I'm a professional. I'm a professional is what I am. My hair looks just horrible, okay? I'm in a different setup because I'm at my mom's, her boyfriend's house, and in my sister's room that I sleep in when I'm here because I don't have a room here. Oh my god, you guys, all 10 people watching this, as I'm filming this, my last video, actually, let's see how many views it has, because my most recent video that I posted, which was the BuzzFeed one, I have like 8 subscribers now. I have 8 subscribers, and it has 84 views, guys. That's so crazy. The second highest I've ever had is 30. And that's just so crazy. So thank you. And to my 3 new subscribers, hey, how are you doing? That's so good. Hope you're doing great. Thank you so much. Can we get to 10? Can we get to 10 maybe? And also, yeah, this light, this vanity light in front of me washes me out. Yeah, I know. So, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be ranking, let me turn screen record on. That might help. I did film this video already. Full hour-and-a-half footage. It was so good. And it was funny, and it was like original, and I was cracking jokes, and it was probably one of the best footage I've ever gotten. And also, what I filmed last time, I had a great makeup insert video here of my makeup. It was so good. It was like a red and black moment. It was so good, and my hair looked good, and I was wearing like a great red and brown moment on the lips. And today we have what's left over of my blue makeup look, because I have blue sleeves on, after I took a nap. So this is the remnant fellowship of my makeup. So today I'm going to be ranking every single Hamilton song from both acts 1 and 2 for the culture, for my middle school self to be satiated, to get in touch with my roots, you know. This is for the culture, okay? This is for the culture. Okay, so let's get into the categories. So, on the bottom we have, you'd have to put a gun to my head for me to listen to this. Above that, we have haven't heard it since 2016. Middle tier, we have skip. A tier, we have enjoyable, but only once or twice. S tier, we have on repeat for hours. And before anyone says anything, yeah, I used a free tier creating website for this, so there are fucking ads, okay? There's a Funko Pop ad at the top, because I was on the Funko Pop website last night making people. When I'm here, I'm dog sitting, and my sister's cat is here, and there he is. Here he is. Look at that handsome face. Look at Leo. He's so handsome. He kills lots of mice. He left me the bloody murder scene of a mouse and bits and pieces of mouse to clean up. But I love him. He's purring. Can you hear him? Don't climb on my computer. I love you. Say bye-bye. Okay, he doesn't like being held. Let's get into it. I have set up everything in chronological order. So, all the songs I have from the first to the last. Like, the very first song is Alexander Hamilton. The very last one is Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story. Okay, so first up we have Alexander Hamilton by the entire cast. This is just the introductory song to the musical. So we are going to put this in enjoyable, but only once or twice. Like, I'll listen to it once on my way through the soundtrack, because sometimes I do get just the urge to listen to the entire Hamilton soundtrack, belt out, and then sing every single part. sing every single part, but there are songs that I literally, you'd have to shoot me in the head, because I wouldn't even sing them. Gun to my head, still wouldn't even sing it. It's just like, I can't listen to it either. The next song we have Aaron Burr, which is when Alexander Hamilton meets Mr. Aaron Burr. So I'm gonna put it in, again, enjoyable once or twice, because the flow is really good. It flows. Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr? Sir, that depends who's asking. Oh, sure. Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you, getting nervous, sir. I heard your name in the present. I was taking an accelerated course. Rotted. There's nothing up here but musicals. Musical quotes from my middle school years. So that's what, but then at the same time, like, that's what I would do. I'd read books and listen to fucking musicals. Listen to Hamilton, because Hamilton had just come out. Bust down to Hamilton. I actually saw it when I was in 8th grade. I saw Hamilton, and it was a life-changing experience. It was surreal. I actually have a souvenir from when I went to see Hamilton that I'm gonna pull out later on. I had to dig it out of the box in my closet, but I found it and I brought it with me to include, because it's so perfect. Like, it's a time capsule, and it just shows my dedication to this fandom. I was a true Hamil fan, I dare say, which was the name for Hamilton fans. And they're still, like, I had to dig through Tumblr and Pinterest to get the pictures for the songs, and now, like, because again, you're looking at a Tumblr bitch. Anywho, up next we have My Shot. Literally haven't heard it since 2016. No, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I am not throwing away my shot. That's really all I got. Story of Tonight. But that's gonna be a skip. Okay, next song, Schuyler Sisters. Enjoyable, but once or twice. Just because I love Angelica. This song is pretty good. They said to be home by sundown. My dad doesn't need to know. They said not to go downtown. Like I said. Oh, wait. That's how it goes. I haven't heard it in a while. I think it was like I said, free to go, but look around. Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. She's looking for me. Eliza, I'm the... Yeah? Looking for a man at work? Yeah. Up next, we have From or Refuted. That's gonna go in, you'd have to put a gun to my head for me to listen to this. Simply because you would. I don't know what you want me to say. I haven't listened to it. I would never willingly listen to it. My name is Samuel Savory. Shut up. Shut up. No one cares. Then we have You'll Be Back. Yeah, I agree. So we have You'll Be Back. That's also gonna be you'd have to put a gun to my head. Actually, I think I have to up that and say you'd have to threaten running over my head with a tank and then shooting me in the stomach with a bazooka for me to listen to that song, and even then I probably wouldn't. Just personally speaking, that's just my personal humble opinion, my personal humble American opinion on that song. Then we have Right Hand Man. Literally have not heard it since 2016. I actually don't even know how it goes. I would listen to it, but I just haven't heard it since 2016. It's not so intense. The dislike isn't so intense. It's not even a dislike. It's just I'm just uninterested. Just not interested. Then we have A Winter's Ball. Haven't heard it. Oh wait, no. Okay, that's gonna go in enjoyable once, twice. Simply for the line, we heard you have someone on the side, brr. Just that interaction with the boys, trademark the boys, dogging on Burr. That's it. That's the reason it's in enjoyable once or twice. I'll skip all the song until that part. Then we have Helpless. That's gonna go in enjoyable once or twice simply because I can belt to that song. Ooh, I do. Hello, ooh, I do. Boy, you got me helpless. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the ground and I'm drowning in them. I have never been the type to try to grab the spotlight. We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot night. Laughing at my sister as she's dancing in the room. You walked in and my heart went boom. It's so good. So far there's nothing in S tier, but most of S tier songs are in Act 2. Personally, I think Act 2 is better than Act 1, mainly because I'm here for the drama of it all. Next we have Satisfied. That's gonna go on repeat for hours. So I don't make the rules. I actually do make the rules because this is my chart. But so yeah, that's an on repeat for hours. So good, so good. When we saw Hamilton, because they didn't have it in my state, so we went all the way to Illinois, to Chicago, to see it. And it was so good, except I have to say, I'm sorry to mention this, but Ari Afsar, nah, not a good Eliza, I dare say. It's just her voice wasn't good. Maybe she was sick when I saw her, because, like, in the first Burn rendition, she sounded good, but, like, when I saw her, it was not it. Like, her voice was going, or she just hadn't warmed up. She just wasn't really feeling it. I don't know. But the understudy that was playing Alexander Hamilton when I went, amazing. He was, like, 5 feet tall, and everyone was so much taller than him, and that just made it so good, because Hamilton does have little man syndrome. And then the woman who played Angelica, so amazing. She was the understudy too. The only ones in the main cast that were in it, like the official cast, were Eliza and Burr, I think, and then everyone else was like an understudy. And when we went to go see it, my sister started crying. So we have the story of tonight. Haven't heard it since 2016. Next, we have Wait For It. Enjoyable, but once or twice. Because Leslie Odom Jr. is my father. I don't know if you guys knew that. He is my dad. I don't make the rules. Sorry. I mean, look at us. I'll put a picture here. Don't we bear striking resemblance to each other? He is my father. Christopher Jackson is my uncle. We've been through this. I said that the first time I filmed this, but, like, I love both of them. Christopher Jackson's voice. Oh my god, are you kidding? Him in The Heights? Are you kidding? Shoot me in the fucking head. Dead. Stomp on me. Dismember my entire fucking body. Dead. Deceased. So good. Then we have Stay Alive. Skip. 10 Dual Commandments. Skip. Like I said, a lot of Act 1 is not high for me. Meet Me Inside. That's pretty good. That's gonna be an enjoyable, but once or twice. Call Me Son. One more time. Like, calm down, Alex, okay? Chill. Then we have That Would Be Enough. Haven't heard it since 2016. Personally speaking. Because it's like 2 seconds long. Like, there's no point in listening to it. Have I not been saying what they're about? Eliza is just pregnant. Whatever. I haven't been doing that for, like, any of them anymore. I did for, like, the first 2. I'm just too into this. Then we have Guns and Chips on repeat for hours. Daveed Diggs, oh my god, so good. The Lafayette one I saw was really good too. Next we have History Has Its Eyes on You. Haven't heard it since 2016. Yorktown, haven't heard it since 2016. So many of these I just skipped. Like, then we have What Comes Next. Again, you're gonna have to put a gun to my head. Gun to my head. Knife to my throat, mustard gas to my lungs. That's what you have to do for me to listen. Okay, then we have Dear Theodosia. That's just gonna be like a skip. I think my sister also cried during that one because it was like a father singing about his daughter. But she, like, his daughter, like Theodosia the sequel, because her mom was named Theodosia too. But Theodosia was like kidnapped. She was like in her 20s, and when my sister found that out, she was like, she was probably sold into slavery. And then I was like, no, she definitely wasn't, because she was a white woman. And my sister was like, oh my god, I totally forgot that they're not black. And I was like, yeah, George Washington wasn't black. We went to the National Gallery in Washington, D.C., and I made her take a picture of me. I was 17, and I made her take a picture of me next to every single, Hamilton cast member, as if they weren't real people. But, like, I made her take one next to me of George Washington. I made her take one next to me of Alexander Hamilton. She's like, I forget that they're not, like, minorities. I'm like, yeah, Alexander Hamilton wasn't a Puerto Rican man. George Washington wasn't black. Mr. Aaron Burr wasn't black. Thomas Jefferson was not black. Eliza Hamilton, not Chinese American. And then we have Nonstop, on repeat for hours. On repeat, busting down, shaking my ass. What can I say? Okay, so that's the end of Act 1, and I have to say, I thought Nonstop was the first song in Act 2. I thought that What Did I Miss was the second song. Nonstop was first, but I guess I was wrong. For how many years? Okay. This is also a quick interlude, but because What Did I Miss is spelled like this. What did I miss? And the Arctic Monkeys song, Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High, should be why, word Y, D apostrophe U. Like, why do you only call me when you're high? Not why'd you only call me when you're high. Why'd Y''D, because that's why did, okay? It's because then the way it's spelled is why did you only call me when you're high, not why do you only call me when you're high. And yeah, I know, Leo, because it sounds the same, but it's not spelt the same. So the song is it's saying why do you only call me when you're high, but the way it's spelled is why did you only call me when you're high. I know that and I recognize that, so now you do too, okay? Now you're cursed with that information. Got it? It just, every time I listen to that album, it just bothers me that it's like that. It's what that came out in like what, 2012? And maybe not 2012, but either way, it itches my brain, and not in a good way. Anyway, on to Act 2. First song in Act 2 is What I Miss. That's gonna go and skip for the reason of the lyric, would you be a doll, Sally, open it. I'm gonna be the Secretary of State, great, and I'll race it approved. I just got home and now I'm headed up to New York, because Sally, what was her name? Johnson maybe, but Sally was his like favorite. She was a slave whom he had like 10 children with. So I put it in just for that line. I put it. We're gonna shut that down right there. My computer is so hot. Oh my god. We have cabinet battle number 1. That's gonna go in. Actually, okay, that's gonna go enjoyable once or twice, because both the cabinet battles are pretty good. I like cabinet battle 2 better myself, personally speaking. Again, I just love the drama. I'm here for the drama. We have Take a Break, Run Away With Us for the Summer, Let's Go Upstate, Eliza, I have so much on my plate, could all go stay with our father, there's a lake I know, on a nearby pond, you and I can go when the night gets dark, take a break. Sorry if I just burned your eardrums off by that, but that's gonna go on repeat for hours. And also, I must say, when I first listened to the musical, again, 2015, when I was in middle school, I didn't understand, like, the grammatical implications of my dearest, Angelica. And I was like, what? Like, I don't get it. Now, obviously, I'm grown with college education, and I'm like, he's saying my dearest is Angelica. My dearest Angelica, would mean it's his dearest Angelica, like his favorite Angelica. So if you didn't get that when you were a youth listening to this, that's why. I probably didn't have to explain that because you're not fucking idiots. But like, I was in like 10th grade and I was like, wow, I get it now. Yeah, like, it took you a couple years, but you got there. So we have Say No to This on repeat 4 hours. Oh my god, are you kidding? 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 I know you are a man of honor. I'm so sorry to bother you at home, but I don't know where to go. And I came here all alone. My husband's doing me wrong, beating me, cheating me, mistreating me. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have the means to go on. You're too kind, sir. I gave her $30. I stopped the way she looked like what she said. This one's mine, sir. And I said, wait, you should head back home. She turned red. She led me to the bed. Let's go and said, stay. So I would body that role. I'd absolutely body that role. Body that dress. I need top surgery first, but I would body that fucking dress. And I'd body that role. Okay? I was born to play Mariah Reynolds. Born to play her, bitch. When I was in middle school, I hated her. I was like, oh, she ruined their marriage. She sucks. Hamilton ruined his own marriage, 1. 2, she's like kind of the victim here. And I was like, ew. I literally had a Hamilton fan account with my 2 friends. And we posted, I literally made like a hate post about Mariah Reynolds. So I repent for my actions, okay? I have changed, okay? I have been rehabilitated. I've been rehabilitated and now I'm a Mariah Reynolds stan, okay? The Room Where It Happens. On repeat for fucking hours. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We've been over this. Leslie Odom is my father. I am his child. Biologically, of course. I love him. His voice is so amazing. I've never seen any of the Exorcist movies, but I think there's actually only one. But there's like that new one coming out. And I would totally see that movie. Strictly for Leslie Odom, my father, my main village man, if you will. Then we have Skylar Defeated, which that's gonna go and haven't heard since 2016. Cause I haven't heard it since 2016. All I know, like, I don't remember how any of it goes. All I know is, like, look, Grandpa's in the paper or some shit like that. Then we have Cabinet Battle 2. That's gonna go on repeat for hours. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Like I said, the Cabinet Battles go fucking hard. We have Washington on Your Side, which I hate to say it, but I have not heard it since 2016. Actually, it's gonna go and skip, because, like, I have heard it since 2016, but it's gonna go and skip. Like, I don't really listen to it, you know? One last time, the people hear from me one last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. You and I. So that's gonna go on repeat. That was not my best performance of that song, but that's so good. Again, Christopher Jackson is my uncle. Like, what do you want me to say about that? He's my uncle, obviously. I love him. So we have I Know Him. Again, have to shoot me in the head for that one. It's just King George singing about how much he hates America. Boo-hoo. We have the Adams Administration, enjoyable once or twice. We have We Know, which is good. That's gonna go in enjoyable once or twice. It's not quite on repeat, but it's so good. That's so good. It's not quite on repeat, but it is so good. Again, it's just them dogging on him. Hurricane, haven't heard it since 2016. Boo, boring. Hamilton is feeling sorry for himself, even though he made his bed, he lays in it. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck that saying goes. Then we have the Reynolds pamphlet. Oh my god. Then we have the Reynolds pamphlet banger. Not on repeat, but I will listen to it once or twice. Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there. Highlights. And then we have the gospel of this entire musical. And it is Burn. It is Burn, sung by Miss Eliza Schuyler Hamilton. And then it's going in on repeat. That's going in on repeat because, oh my god, like, the spiritual awakening I had when I heard that song for the first time, like, I was, my breath was taken out of my body, but I said, I was transported to another dimension. I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine, I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that, my love. You will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign, and when you were mine. Just yet another role I would absolutely body. I would absolutely body it. I would destroy it. I would kick the critics out of this world. I'm just kidding. I'm not that good of a singer. It's so good. It's so good. It's an absolute fuck you. You hurt me. You ruined my life, and I'm not gonna settle for you. I'm not gonna just forgive you for what you've done because, one, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot, and everyone knows it. You have known it this entire time. You're dumb. You're stupid, okay? And you've ruined our marriage. We can't get a divorce because this is fucking 1777 or whatever fucking year it is. I think it was like, okay, well, the election of 1800 is like right after this. It's like 1800, and then we have Blow Us All the Way. Haven't heard it since 2016. Actually, it's gonna go and skip because I have listened to it a few times, but it's just, I don't seek the song out. Like, sometimes I'm like, I need to hear Say No to This by Jasmine Cafus Jones, and I need to belt out every single character. Her husband, Alexander Hamilton, and her. I sing all the parts. And for tonight's entertainment, I will be singing all the parts. That's me when I listen to the Hamilton musical soundtrack. Every single time. I sing every single character. Even though they sing over each other, I'm a ventriloquist, okay? I am a ventriloquist. I am Robbie from Victorious singing all these parts. Then we have Stay Alive Reprise. Again, that's gonna go and skip. And next we have It's Quiet Uptown. That's gonna go in banger. That's gonna go in banger. That's gonna go on repeat. Because, again, Renee Ellis Goldsberry sings it. There are moments that the words don't reach. There is suffering too terrible to name. You hold your child as tight as you can and push away the unimaginable. The moments when you're in so deep, it feels easier to just swim down. The Hamiltons move uptown and learn to live with the unimaginable. Again, would body it. Then we have the election of 1800, banger. That's gonna go in on repeat for hours. All these last songs are going in on repeat for hours, by the way. That's so good. The election of 1800. Can we get back to politics, please? Yo, every action has its equal opposite reaction. John Adams, shot by. I love the guy, but he's inaption. Whatever the fuck. Inept. I think that's what he says. Next one, your obedient servant. I have one thing to say. So that's the one thing I have to say. This is what I was talking about. This is the relic. So here it is. I look like Justin Bieber. Insert pictures here. The day after we saw the Hamilton, we walked around Chicago, just like walking around, and insert picture here. But who was I fooling? Who was I fooling? This is the same age. This is the age I was when I would look at boys in my class and think, maybe I could have a crush on him. And who was I? Who was I trying to fool? Who was I lying to? Myself. I wore this hat, okay? Looked like fucking Deuce from Shake It Up. That's it. I looked like Deuce from Shake It Up. Peak lesbian outfit ever. I was wearing this. The most ostentatious, obnoxious hat you could possibly have. It's a flat rim too, and it's fucking huge. So obviously your obedient servant is gonna go on repeat for hours. I'm slow to anger, but I told a lie as I reckon with the effect of your life on mine. I look back on where I failed, and in every place I checked, the only common thread has been your disrespect. Now you call me immoral, a dangerous disgrace. If you've got something to say, name, time, and place face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, a dapper. Best of Ours, Best of Women. Skip. It's like 45 seconds long. I haven't heard it in like years because again I just skip it. And again, if anyone comments I look like the stepsister from Shrek, don't. I know. The world was wide enough. You already know where that's going because I kind of spoiled it in the beginning earlier. I said that all these are going in there because they are. The world's wide enough on repeat for hours. On repeat for fucking hours. Are you kidding? He aims a pistol at this night. Wait! Hit him right between his ribs. I walk towards him. I am ushered away. They're rowing back across the Hudson. I get a drink. Oh, I hear wailing in the streets. Somebody told me you better hide. They say Angelica and Eliza were both at his side when he died. Death doesn't discriminate. Anyway, it's like a bust down for hours, that song. And Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story, that's going in. Yeah, it's going in on repeat for hours. Sure is. And actually, on repeat for hours has the most songs in it of any of the tiers, but like, can't help it, okay? Lin-Manuel is a savant. He is a fucking genius. A genius when it comes to musical songwriting. And I actually bought the fucking book after I found out what book it was that he wrote it off of. I bought the book. I went to Barnes and I didn't buy the book. I didn't have a job. I was broke. I went to Barnes & Noble with my mom. And I said, Mom, please buy me this book. Did I ever read it? No. Because why the fuck would I want to read it? It's so boring. Okay, so that was me ranking all of the Hamilton songs. This video is probably like 45 minutes long. Maybe I'll edit it down shorter. And I won't include me belting down, busting down, shaking my ass, being murdered, dismembered, lit on fire by the voices of the cast. But I might, because it's like so fun. Okay, so that was me ranking all the Hamilton songs. Probably took way too long. I don't think, maybe nobody's watching it, okay? Maybe nobody has watched this, but it's okay. I wanted to do it. Like, comment down below if you agree. Let me know if you agree with my rankings. Let me know your personal opinion. But yeah, I will definitely make a ranking of the Les Mis characters because, again, musical bitch here. I wasn't on stage because I have crippling social anxiety, so I was always too paranoid people were gonna think bad of me on stage, so I was in stage crew, so I built the sets, I took them down. What y'all motherfuckers know about Strike? What y'all know about Saturday Night Strike after the final show? What do you know about being yelled at by your director when you were 12 years old, and he, because you forgot to move the well in Cinderella, you forgot to help your co-crew member move the well, and your director, who was 35 years old, came up to you and said, "Thank you, Gabby, for helping us move the well. That really helped us a lot." And then made you have a breakdown about it. What do you know about that? Maybe that was that last one personal experience? perhaps, mayhaps, perchance it was. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want, like if you want, and like I said, comment if you want. It was probably really boring, but you know, what can I say? What can I say? Thank you so much for watching. Might have a video up in about a month. Might not. Who knows? So anyway, yeah.